MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them guys that can hurt you with a bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2025 New York Yankees.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7th hole. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
Tyler Glasnow will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Leading off tonight for Seattle, the third baseman, Travis West.
He's set and the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground but foul.
First pitch.
0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Another one sent foul. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Martinez. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Stepping into the box, J.P. Crawford. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. One out, nobody on. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, John Torres. Strike one to start the at-bat. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
1-1.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mariners are down in order, and now the Bombers will get their shot. Settling in now, Carlos Correa. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Okay, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So his game is done, and we'll have to check his reaction because I just don't understand why you make this move in the first inning.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black. Back inside and out. Make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The relay, and he is in there.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only one run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. First offering on its way. A line shot to third base.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, Jose Martinez.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And that will play their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. In is Jorge Soler. Now both runners are breaking. That's a strike to go down. Not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Popped him up. Park is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Some more of baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit. This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate.
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Standing in now, Derek Long, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Brinson leads off second with one gone in the inning. Into right field, that's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it, so he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
No balls and a strike to count. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Rosario has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting eighth.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Taylor Meyer. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Working for the punch out and the offering. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam, and the side is retired. Mariners leave a couple. They're still down. Here's Manny Machado now.
For the Yankees.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Brinson. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. His first homer so far in the series as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Hit the other way out toward right field. Villegas on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. His first homer here in the series. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer so far in the series, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. In now, Cody Bellinger. Popped him up. Hart over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Hit in the air down the right field line. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and Judge is up and running. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Struck called. Now the throw down. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Fouled away. 3 runs already home here. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Brinson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors in him. Leading off the inning, Philip Park, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he gets ahead 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Ready for another chance. Travis West 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 0-2 the count to Crawford.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Another 0-2 coming. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Well, that's what he gets for trying to do too much. And instead of eating it and holding him on first, he panics a bit and sails the throw. Now he's got a man in scoring position and nobody to blame but himself.
Into the box, Larry Morales, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1 left for Seattle. Need to get it. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Jorge Soler. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot for Jorge Soler. His first homer here in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, Dero, what do you make of all this?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone. Back back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Next for the Yankees.
Into the box now, Jacob Stallings as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. On to first, and it's dropped. Luckily for him, though, there'll be no advance. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Ready for another shot now, Carlos Correa. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it.
And hold on there, that's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Mutter going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Mutter ranging back. Lead, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
Next for the Yankees.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. Line towards center field. Brinson is there, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Base hit into right center. This will kick up against the wall now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
A pause and the 0-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. On to the 4th now in game number 1. The Yankees lead it 10-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aubrey Villegas. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The center fielder, number 9, Lewis.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. On a line, that's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. None left for Seattle. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. James Pazos answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Striding in once again, Jose Martinez.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
No balls and one strike. Oh, 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Standing in now, Jorge Soler. Line drive to center field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Digging in to try it again, Manny Machado. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
This guy's having a in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stepping up to the plate, Jacob Stallings. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Machado on third with 2 out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mutter is there. And the inning is over. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mariners manager to discuss his thoughts on Seattle's offense so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Philip Park. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. And he spoils another one off to the right here, and we'll do it again. Still 0-2. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. No runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Making his way to the plate, Carlos Correa. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Giving chase is Brinson. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. That was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, and impressive. swing of the bat. Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. That's a strike to throw down. And no throw. In fact, he'll just hang on to it. Runner's on his way to third. In there, now the throw. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Stanton takes his lead at third with one away. Line drive to center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Brinson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's one run, one hit, no errors, and no one left. The Yankees 11 and the Mariners nothing. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help.
Your attention,
Here
please.
comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Number 50.
And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Hit softly down the line at first. Bryant takes it in. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Larry Morales.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Larry Morales. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And the relay is still going to get the out at first. Don't quite know why they needed the extra step there, but that's as unconventional a put out as you're ever going to find. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martinez moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail in this one 11-0. At the plate, Chris Bryant. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
0-1 pitch on its way. Line drive snagged on the short hop. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Now in the box, Jose Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw, and no throw. In fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Runner breaks for third. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Brinson's in pursuit. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. The relay throw, and they get the double play at third. Two away now in the Yankees' sixth, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Villegas waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end. Next for Seattle, Lewis Brinson. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. The 0-2 on his way from Chapman. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Machado has it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ahmed Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's hitless in 6 tries. Oh, and 2, here it is. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Mariners are down in order. They trail in this one 11-0. Nate Denton enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Manny Machado will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box, Jacob Stallings. Strike called, now the throw down. Well behind the play, that's an easy stolen base. Machado at third with nobody out. This is line to left. Mutter is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa. High in the air and deep to left center field. Brinson going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Comes set, and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A man on third with 2 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brinson is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. The Yanks leave 1, but they. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home-standing nine have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. Ready with the 0-1. Front door curve is taken. Strike two.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
The third baseman.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Travis West, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Runners on first with one down. And he takes strike two. Hit hard to the right side. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded softly to the right. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
At the plate, Larry Morales, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Popped him up. Correa onto the grass. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Mariners leave a couple. They trail in this one 11-0. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far.
The third baseman.
Ready to deliver.
Cody.
Here's the first pitch.
Bellinger.
Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single.
And that's hitting 1-on-1 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
In now, Aaron Judge. Bellinger's off and running. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. And no throw runs back as they'll just hang on to it. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. In now, Chris Bryant. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Crawford has a play. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
How about it? The center fielder.
Digging in, Jose Martinez. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, dude.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. The Yankees lead it 12-0. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Villegas, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to short. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Man, I don't know how, but they've been booting the ball all over the yard, and they still have the lead. Sometimes you win despite your defense instead of because of it, but they can't keep doing this and expect to be successful.
Now at the plate, Lewis Brinson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Villegas gets his lead at first. Nobody out. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Struck him out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready now, Derek Law. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Runner at first here. One man out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
And he pops it up, but this will land untouched. Now another 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 1.
The Mariners are down to their final out now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Bellinger is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
"12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. The Yanks jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Tyler Glasnow pitches well enough to get the W. Mark Holden couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.